Hello, hello. Let's take a deep breath together. What we are exploring with our body's development is balance of the masculine and feminine still, but in other frequencies. And so it's so important to stay vigilant. We are seeing a map that we know not many people see. This is it's literally a map that Gaia and Jeshua has showed us with all of these channelings and all of what's going on here. And it's basically a map of how to sort of readjust your focus, and that's perception, right? So there are certain things that if you align with the body, you can unlock things that was not previously perceived, let's just say. It's really, we are talking about it in a different way. We're talking about intuition, but we're talking about it from a place where intuition is something that is very natural for a human being to have when he's fully plugged in. He or she is fully plugged in. It's very natural. And what has happened traditionally is that male received sort of higher knowledge, female had sort of like the earthly embodiment of Gaia and like that realm, right? The power and all of that. And so it's possible to work together like that, but only in the dualistic perspective. If you are, I'm putting that one a little bit higher, because when you merge them together, that is exactly what this is. That is the masculine and the feminine. Feminine is the body. And it's one of those things that no one taught us this. We were taught to play cowboys. If you're any Indians, then you're a boy type of thing. But if you're playing with dolls, then you are feminine. And it had nothing to do with the soul and the body. It's like two sort of artificially placed artifacts in people's consciousness. And so these two artificially made up, sort of twisted with like what a man should, or a boy, not even a man, right? Because it's like what a boy should be if they're healthy type of thing. But it's still a fixed road. It's like the options, like that's an option. It's like you gravitate towards the thing, the option, because it's a shiny big object or something, right? So it's quite alluring for the senses, but that's what's been done. And so many are going unconscious with these masculine, feminine issues, because there are issues when it comes to your spiritual growth. And when it comes to balancing out the masculine and feminine, that will always be a thing. It's like having a steering wheel of a car. Oh, I'm tired of hearing of the steering wheel. And if you keep going like this, oh, I'm so tired of hearing you say about the masculine, feminine, and you're driving like a maniac. Of course, we're gonna talk about how you're driving like a maniac, right? That's just love. That's what love is. It's sharing the truth of what is right in front of your noses. But many beings don't see this, and so they keep snowballing in their loops and cycles, thinking that this is all normal. When it is a twisted sort of too feminine, masculine, and then later in life with more programming, deviate even further, deviate. And then you have two men and women that usually ends up in divorce, or like there are so many quarrels being marketed. That's what all your movies are for. It's always these drama, and then you want to sort of play out the drama, and then you just are playing drama instead of actually living your life. But many of you are not there yet. Many of you are not so extreme. But pay attention to the subtleties of how these feminine and masculine are sort of getting new faces in this spiritual field that sort of like fits right into the dualistic perspective again. Look out for that. That's just a revamping of the ego. That's not what we're here for. We're here to land our soul and really truly get this integration happening so that we can turn our bodies into the magnificent systems that these bodies are capable of. They're capable of much more than you realize. But, of course, you need to steer straight first. If you keep projecting onto other beings, you're gonna steer off. If you're any kind of controlling any other being out there, for whatever reason, you're heading off a cliff. That's just common sense in the spiritual world. And so, if you keep it doesn't matter if it's feminine or masculine. If you're overly feminine, overly masculine, overly controlling, overly this, overly that, it doesn't matter what it is. But we are looking for that balance. That's how you actually who you truly are doesn't automatically show up then. That's when you're starting to have the right momentum towards that. Many of you already have this. Many of you have already gone past this, but sort of still in this dualistic game still, but on certain levels you're past it. It's like an interesting dance. It's like your body is past it, but your mind is still sort of bringing some of it back sometimes because of the comprehension. So it depends. That's usually the ones that are more feeler focused, more working from the body and the body's signal, which is wonderful. All that's needed there is usually just some clarification about what's what. And it's easier for a feeler-based person, unless they're too rigid in their thinking, to actually make this adjustment. Because if you're a feeling-based system, you can feel, but you can still have distortions, which can manifest in feeling. So there's a different thing there, but you can get very good at the feelings if you're already connected to your body, if you already sense. and you're curious and you want to figure out how it all works. So when you have learned, and this is a training that we are providing, and to get started with this training, to balance out the masculine and feminine, which is the knower and the feeler, if you want to embody your soul, and if you are on that track, if you want to go party or, whatever, commingle, have orgies or whatever you want to do, just do that. It's all good. But if you want to ascend in consciousness and you want to actually, it's not that none of that stuff can happen if you're ascending, but there is a level of commitment needed when you actually want to walk this path, and if you want to take it seriously. And that goes for, like it's the same as starting a business. It's the same thing. It's like starting a business, working on yourself. Those two go hand in hand in the holistic perspective. It's one of the same, because you are an extension of the business. So whatever you want to give birth to needs your full attention. You can't start something on automatic pilot and expect it to take off forever and ever. You could get lucky. You can have a lucky streak, and you can, of course, the universe can bless you. Absolutely. But knowing how to utilize your energy to anchor your light here, fully in alignment, knowing that you're the soul anchored through the body, that is quite something to achieve. But you can't get there if you think that you're there, but you're actually steering your body off a cliff. There's a mismatch there then. And you can easily see that on behavior. What is the behavior like? And it's not even behavior. It's like, what is occupying my mind? If it's about other things, that says it all. If you're focused on your own meditation, your own breathing, your own progress, your own thing, your own that, it's a different story, because you're dealing with your own things. That's healthy. That's a healthy thing. But if you keep out there, control, manipulate others, that is like, why? Because of what? Unless you are uplifting and being a bright light towards another, then yes, go do it. That's a wonderful thing. To brighten up someone's day by giving a flower, or whatever whatever the thing is, open up the door, or that's a wonderful thing. Keep doing these wonderful things for one another. That's a wonderful thing. However, there is an upgraded way to operate in a partnership, and at first happens when you partner up with yourself truly. And if you're interested in that harmonization with the knower and the feeler, and truly get your intuition up and connected, there is a link in the bio where you can get started. And so this it's like, and to be able to host your soul, then the same as we made this analogy with the car, right? Steering. The same analogy goes for, and this is a car or a vehicle that you're maneuvering, right? And the same vehicle would be your spiritual development. In your spiritual development, there is this masculine, feminine. and the steering, which we call. And that is one aspect that you have to get right before you are allowed to drive the vehicle. And so a lot of you will be sort of dormant until you've learned to drive your own vehicle. That's really what you're being taught here. And so once you learn to drive your own vehicle, it's like the universe and God and Gaia is granting you access, not because you've been a good boy or good girl, but because you have done the criteria for the alignment, which is to harmonize the knower and the feeler. So this is no small task. This is something that was sort of, it was how everyone was taught. And if it's implanted or not, it doesn't really matter. If it was intentional or not, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that this is the situation we find ourselves in now. And what is the situation in my body right now that I can do to harmonize now? There is no other time. You can only do it now. Otherwise, it will never be done. Because you can only shift in the now. In now. Meaning every now you're shifting a little bit. If you are focused in the right direction. And introducing a routine that actually measures how well you are in balance with the masculine and the feminine, with the knower and the feeler, is something that we are offering so that you get a measurement of where you're at. If you are unsure, we are trying to make it as clear as possible so that people will get it. But we may need some time for that, right? Because this is so new for people. We know this is new. This is the next upgrade that humanity is asked to take. And it is a very joyful one. But most beings see it as scary and they are afraid. They are afraid of their own light. They're afraid of shining and truly admitting the truth. So, perhaps a little karmic root again. Some beings are so lost that they sort of are digging their own grave. Because the more you blame something outside, the more it's going to just ping pong back onto yourself. And that's not a healthy thing to do to yourself. And so this is very basic, actually, human energy 101. This is a basic teaching. But it's not enough to just know about it. To just have the comprehension is not enough. You can manifest some things, of course. But to fully do the change, that's if you want this alignment. This is not an alignment for everyone. This alignment is it's basically setting you up to a path in life to mastery. Self-mastery, whatever that is for you. And that can be different for everyone, right? Not everyone is here to be a channeler. Some are here because they want to create music. Some are here because they want to use their body to create art somehow. Like, people get inspired in their own very unique and special way. And this time is the time where we are asked to play. Like, that's truly what this era is opening up for every single one of us. And the only thing that we have to do is take the steps forward towards our joy and excitement. Our joy and excitement. It's a very personal thing. And if you don't know, too busy, figure it out. For the first time, just acknowledge, I was wrong. It's not really about that's out there. I get it. I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry, Jesus. Thank you. Gaia will show you. But not if you try and control the situation, There has to be an opening so that you let the light in. Let the light in. So that you can be corrected and walk your path in ascension. It is a very wonderful path. Many people don't even think that you can walk this path. Many people think that it's a fairy tale. Many people think that it's the same as, Superman. There are many misconceptions about this path. We are here to clarify all of them. And we're looking forward to seeing you join and enroll in our free community. There's a link in the bio where you can join and get started. Thank you so much. We're sending you so much love on this path. We know that it's not always easy. We know that as you're still sort of projecting a little bit, it can be a little bit confusing sometimes. And that's okay. It's really important to make peace. Make peace with yourself. Make peace with your so-called enemies, which are not. But if you perceive them as, make peace with them in your mind. That's all you can do. And then you will have peace. That's your creative power, is in your own mind. Your mind is more powerful than you realize. You can change your perception, and in an instant, you can alter everything in your life. It's very interesting. When you fully make that decision to change, it happens so fast. And then it's just a momentum, like your body just knows and just goes for it. Because it knows that, this is it. I can feel it now. Finally, someone telling the truth. I'm not afraid of the truth anymore. I want the truth. I'm tired of the old. I want the new. What do I have to do? That's a very good place to be. Be open to learn. I was one of those people, the human side of Kenneth, that I was so stubborn when I was learning this. I was learning it first from the mind, and that took at least over 10 years. Reading A Course in Miracles, trying to get it. I didn't get it fully, but I was committed. I wanted to get it. And when there is a desire, Gaia finds a way. But that's the thing. Who is it that you're most loyal to? Because that's why it's so important to know and be a master of your emotions, so that you're not being dictated by your emotions, so that you know what they truly are and what the gifts that they can give to you. And so this was our gift to you. We hope to see you in the community. We're sending you so much love and so many blessings to your day. We are sending many angels to your assistance to bless you and look after you, so that your transition, whatever it is that you are dealing with now, that transition is smoothing out, so that your steering is more in the right lane for you, up in frequency, which means to a more joyful and happier place. That's what we mean by up in frequency. We're sending you so much love, and let us know in the comments how you found this. Was it anything particular that sparked something? Let us know, and we'll talk to you again in the next one. Ciao.